Holding them there. Let them go though this time. Zero Consequence. Missed it by a length. Von Snip though from the inside is the first to go. Jumping quickly. Call Again. Also up there soon after the start is Here for Checks, and coming over now near the outside is The Rush. Seduce Me pushing up toward the inside. Going forward 3 wide next Full of Merit. Onto its back is Filthy Habits. A length away Brave Contender, followed by Wonder Weapon in the back half of the field with Zero Consequence. And they're racing very compact. Back there as well, Wakan Tanker. The tail ender is Zaza Rock as they gallop along by the 900 down the riverside, and Full of Merit, who was out there wide, was given a bit of rein to stride to a clear lead. Full of Merit now draws a length and a half. The favourite pulling its way up there, Here for Checks. Over on the inside, third now is Call Again. Then came The Rush, sitting a bit wider. Seduce Me in the middle. Around them goes Filthy Habits with the white cap. On the rails to Von Snip. Wonder Weapon back behind them, crowded for a bit of room at this particular stage. Then deeper out around the outside of those, Wakan Tanker back there with Brave Contender. Zaza Rock, forget about Zero Consequence as they turn for home. Full of Merit joined by Here for Checks, who ranges up, grabs the lead now. Here for Checks tested by Carberry, draws the shillelagh, got about a half to 3/4 on Full of Merit. Behind them Seduce Me, Filthy Habits further back. It's Here for Checks in front close to home, doing enough and finally cracks it. Here for Checks over Full of Merit. Third tight Seduce Me or Wonder Weapon, who was getting between horses late. In behind them was Von Snip, followed by The Rush. Deeper out Zaza Rock made up some headway. They were followed by Brave Contender, Wakan Tanker, Call Again, and Zero Consequence found itself back there for most of the way and pulled up at the tail. Number 2, Here for Checks, ridden by Patrick Carberry. After a string of minor placings, wins today from Full of Merit and Wonder Weapon, Seduce Me. Those numbers, the interim placings, are 2, 13, 14 and 5. 2, 13, 14, 5 official placings. Here for Checks after an exasperating run of minor placings. The Universal Ruler Gelding out of Lob City cracks it this afternoon for trainer Bernie Miller and Patrick Carberry. Raced by J. Abrio, A. Jardim, AP Jardim, G. Celesti, A. Grandilli, N. Abrio, A. Abrio, J. De Abrio, and scored in 1:30.59 with a sectional of 35.81. Here for Checks, delivers this time in the third. No bouncing today. Full of Merits is second home by Demerit from Belay, trained by Dion Luciani and written by Holly Watson. And Wonder Weapon has hit the line very strongly and clearly screaming out for more ground the way that it ran home at the end of 1500 by Machino from Weapon S, trained by Danny Morton, written by Joe Azzopardi. The numbers are 2, 13, 14 and 5 after the running of the third. Race 4, the Amelia Park Handicap, 2,200, the distance of the next event. Troy Turner's on 6, Divine Mercy. The one riding update there. 5 after 3 is starting time. We'll go to Lockie Taylor, about to join us here. And a measure of relief today for trainer Bernie Miller after this string of minor placings recorded by Here for Checks. Today, the check was in the mail.
It certainly was, Darren. I'm now joined by a very happy Bernie Miller, in fact a very relieved Bernie Miller, because this horse has been knocking on the door all campaign, Bernie, and hasn't had much luck, but today it looked like Paddy was really keen to ride him like the best horse in the race and keep him out of trouble.
Yeah, that's quite correct, Locke. He's been a very good campaigner for us this time, and he's had a lot of bad luck, but he's a trier. He gets himself in a lot of trouble at home as well as on the race course. But it was great to have the champ back on. Young Holly Watson been helping out the stable since Paddy was away, and I'd like to thank her very much for what she's done. She's done a marvellous job, and it's, you know, Paddy and I are bros. He's been with me for a long time, and I don't think I'd be doing this if I didn't have Pat by my side, you know. It's a wonderful feeling, and it's great to have him back.
When Paddy had the horse in clear air, were you always confident that he was the best horse in this race?
I did, mate, without being a big head. I was very pleased to see where he was. He's going to be out of trouble there. He really should be attacking an 1800 metre race by now. So I know he's got the fitness there, so I wasn't worried at all.
Now this horse, he's been up for a little while, but he's been awfully unlucky on more than one occasion throughout this campaign. Do you continue with this preparation? How many more runs does he have in him? Because he is still only a lightly raced 4-year-old.
Mate, I'm going to keep it going until he tells Paddy or myself that he's had enough. He likes doing his work. He never stands still. He's up and down in his paddock, and he eats well. He does everything good. He does everything too freaking good. But yeah, we'll just keep him going, and the boys are enjoying it. You know, first time owners, most of them, and yeah, let's keep it swinging.
Now, as you said, you and Paddy are very close, Bernie. What's he like coming back from holiday? Did he arrive to track work on time throughout the week?
Well, no, I was the one that let the team down. I ended up at Belmont, and he waited for me here at Ascot. So,
how did that go down with the little man?
It didn't go down too good with the big bugger, I can tell you. No, it was all good.
All is well that ends well. Well done here.
Well, you know, see, hang around idiots, you didn't become one, so you better move on. You better go to another stable, Paddy, I think.
Congratulations, Bernie. Well done. There's Bernie Miller, great insight as always. And here's Paddy Carberry, back from his holiday, nice and refreshed, and back in the winner's circle. He's catching up with Michael.
Yes, he wasn't aboard the horse last start, Paddy, but this horse has had plenty of luck, mostly bad. It was a welcome change of luck today, out of trouble, and he was able to break through.
Yeah, he certainly, he's been a model of consistency. Holly rode him last start and just didn't quite get the rub of the greenies. That's happened a couple of times with him this prep, but he's been ultra consistent. You know, his work on, he missed a run last start, being a late scratching when I was away, and he was ultra fresh on Tuesday morning, but I think that probably helps him a little bit in the heat. Does knock us all around a bit, including the horses, so credit to Bernie and the owners. Great to get a winner for Bernie. We've been mates for a long time, and he's the most loyal bloke going around in this game, and you know, I value his friendship as much as anything. We're just lucky to have a good association on the track as off the track, and really enjoyable to get a win with him.
Yep, nice words there. Was it a plan to keep him out of trouble today, or was that just the way that the race unfolded in the end?
It was just sort of the way the race unfolded. I thought there'd be a bit more pressing forward from out wide with Filthy Habits and so on, but I was happy to sort of sit running third, but once Holly's horse went round from a wide barrier, just made him want to over travel a little bit. I was happy to try and get some cover, but how it worked out, you know, he was out of trouble, but it wasn't the initial plan. But Bernie doesn't give any instructions, just sort of play it by ear, and you can have the best plans, but it doesn't always work out that way.
And a quick word on My Bella May and the Scenic Blast on the fresh side today. Looks a nice race for her.
Yeah, she's certainly dropping a good deal in class, and you know, she never really runs a bad race. Looks to be a nice race for her. Although she hasn't had a run for a little while, I'm sure the team have got her up to the mark, and hopefully she can get back to the winner's circle.
Hopefully we're speaking later. Well done.
Cheers, appreciate it.
There's Pat Carberry and Bernie Miller. Always great to see the combination back in the winner's circle. They take out race number 3 here at Ascot with Here for Cheques.